that brings up someone else from Laurel Canyon, Judy Sill, another Laurel Canyon artist, not well known, but who's, I mean, I'm sure you're obviously very familiar with her work now.
Yeah.
Just a unique artist who was, I mean, she put it all out there. And how'd you land on There's a Rugged Road? What was it?
It was just the
first-
one we wanted to do. I
Was
mean,
it, first of all, how'd you discover, was this from your dad, or was this because another one that's like
actually,
from the...
our friend introduced us to Judy Sill. I had no idea. I don't even know how long ago that was, but probably 5 years ago, maybe now.
Yeah.
But we discovered her. She turned us on, and we just inhaled it. You know, it's so good and it's so cool and so unique.
Yeah.
And the story behind it, like, I don't know. I get annoyed by like people's need for like the story to define good music, but you know, I guess it's a very human thing. But like when you ingest her music, it's so deep, especially knowing what she was going through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so this song in particular, was it...
Well,
this?
I think some of them. I don't know. There wasn't really a decision. It just was the one that just seemed right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also such a great little. She had a way of, putting gospel music into her all of her songs, or at least most of them, and talking about religion a lot. I think that was just her lens. But I don't know. This one's just really, really cool. I don't know.
Oh, it's
Two
great.
Jewish boys singing a song about,
Hey,
that kind of stuff. But
The righteous path to heaven.
yeah,
could have spoke. What was the one? Yeah, Jesus Christ was a
Crossmaker?
Crossmaker.
Jesus,
Yeah,
yeah.
could have done that one.
yeah. Well, I think, it really did seem like that would be the one that would transfer best with the two of us, and the band really did a great job on it too.
Yeah.
And so who is the band? I mean,
You've
you've had a number of guests, but first mention the band.
The band is on bass is Jeff Picker. For most of the songs, he had to take a day off, and he had his friend Michael Rennie come in, who's an amazing studio musician in Nashville. But Jeff is also a great studio musician, and he was touring with Ricky Skaggs. But he was an old New York friend of ours, and until he moved to Nashville. Now he's a good Nashville friend of ours. But he's just an amazing bass player and can do anything. So we were really glad to have him in there, and he really was additive. And then the drummer, his name is Matty Meyer. Does he go by Matty now?
Yeah.
Matty Meyer, and he's just one of those. He's always been around, and he's played with a million people, and he's just awesome.
And is this is who you tour with, or who do you tour with?
No.
Or is it just like, so a Brother show right now, it consists of?
Right now it just consists, like, we're going to play at the Airliner, and that'll just be the two of us.
Okay.
But when we have drums, we usually just call people that we've known and that are in our scene, or friends that like our music, and we know that they're going to, not just do it for the paycheck, I guess.
You have quite a huge pool to draw from. I mean, you lived in Austin. Did both of you live in Austin and Brooklyn? It says on your Bandcamp that you live in Brooklyn. Is that?
Yeah. We don't anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, after the pandemic. The pandemic just kind of, ruined that situation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But David's living in Miami, and I'm here in Santa Monica. We both fled New York and tried to find green pastures to sit and be peaceful in while the storm was brewing through,
And Miami is where you find peace?
Well, we found a lot of peace until we moved to Miami, and then my fiance got a job at the ballet school there.
Oh, wonderful.
So it was a job you don't turn down. So we decided to give it a shot.
And how do you find Miami? What? I mean, the music scene is something different.
I found it with GPS, but yeah. Thank you. It's interesting. It's beautiful, and it's really, my favorite thing that somebody told me about Miami was it's really nice. It's the best thing about it is it's so close to the United States. And they're kind of right. It's really a different country down there, and it's an interesting place, and it's beautiful, and I go to the ocean almost every day, and it's fabulous.
Do you think it's going to affect your playing, or a little more dance element to it?
Maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
So Adam's going to be. Is that salsa? Is that a salsa beat you're playing? What's going on there?
So far, that hasn't happened, but you never know.